quite light in aroma. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today I looked into my, not garbage bin, into my diverse assortment of opened and partly filled bottled, and I found two with the same content. One completely closed and one there's a rest in it, and it's called Old Perth. Perth is a city in Scotland, and this city is famous for its bottling lines and the first whiskey merchants and a lot of export to all the world, and so they used this Old Perth as a name. And this is a blended malt Scotch whiskey, and I had very few blended malts already here in my cask. Very few. Blended malts were quite popular, but no longer. Time asks for the clean, the original, the undiluted, the unchanged, the authentic content in a bottle, and that can only be a single malt, and best is a single cask. And this is a #1 release here on the label, and I looked immediately at this open bottle and says, well, #1 release as well. Question: is it good? Is it bad? Where does it come from? Well, this is a blend from Morrison and Mackay Whiskey Merchants, Bankfoot, Perthshire. And have you heard of that before? Yes. There are bottles on the market called Carnmore. It's an independent bottler, and this independent bottler is identical to this Morrison Mackay company. And and now the question arises, if they are bottling those single malt whiskies, sometimes in single cask quality, sometimes in a batch quality, 5, 6, 8, 12 casks together, then there must be leftovers from these bottlings. And then there are also casks which were bought to have a special mixture, and the whole cask wasn't needed. There are leftovers, and I do not know it for sure. This is what I'm thinking about, that this whiskey is part of this, or was originated by these leftovers, and is a mixture of this. And afterwards, probably, I don't know either, the people liked it, and they said, well, we have to create this blended malt accordingly to the old taste from new casks. And then a new brand appears on the market and develops, evolves, and then there's a new brand. This is not that rare, this evolvement or development of whiskies. We've seen that at Chivers. Chivers had a century of malts, they called that whiskey, and it was a mixture of 100 different malts, and they were the leftovers from all the bottlings in their Chivers plant. There were only a few hundred cases, I think, from the leftovers. Well, this one is, I'm afraid, colored and chill filtered and has only 43% ABV, but it's also affordable. I'm quite often complaining. Look at this cork. Scottish. plastic cork. I'm always complaining about the blended whiskies because from time to time I find this weird bitter taste in the blended whiskies, because quite often they use reused casks, and then only the tannins come out of the oak and not the caramel and vanilla. It's long gone. So this is why I'm quite often complaining about blends, cheaper blends, and with this blending of malts, I hope that this one will be better. Quite light in aroma and a very elegant smoky note on the top. Elegant smoke, I've never said that words together before. Yeah, sweetness, maltiness, fruitiness, a complex mixture. A really impressive taste. Vanilla, caramel, all the stuff you find in all those malts is in here as well. Yeah. Now the Empire Strikes Back. Ooh. Some weird and extreme tastes in between. What's that? Well, casks, bitter casks, intense parts of the smoke tar thing. Not this phenolic aromatic, but the intense, heavy notes. Strong, tending to a bitter aftertaste. So there are heavy malts in the taste, quite light. So this one is definitely on the tasting side. Full. But it's also rewarding. It's not this very light supermarket cheap blend malt, single malt whiskey you found so often. But this is a mixture, a potent mixture. I do not dare to say elegant. No, it's quite the opposite. It's a rough guy. But not too bad. If you want to have something special to offer, why not? It's not unpleasant, no? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Old Perth. This bottle is a tribute to the Old Perth, the city. Royal Burgh of Perth? No, the old city of Perth. How do they say? The fair city of Perth. Birthplace of historic blends. Yeah. Matthew Gloak and Sons. I think they come from Perth. Do they? Yes, I think so. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share this video with your friends, and if you have questions, as always, ask them on Whisky.com in my vlog or forum.